Let's just hope and pray that the internet on this place is working.
Fingers crossed.
Because it has been such a freaking adventure here. So are you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Thanks for pinch hitting.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. Thanks for road tripping with me.
Road trip indeed. Let's kick off the Mike is Listening show.
The mic is listening.
The mic is listening.
The mic is listening.
The mic is
The
listening.
mic is listening.
The mic is listening.
The mic is listening.
The mic is listening. The mic is listening. The mic is
The
listening.
mic is listening.
The mic is listening.
The mic is listening.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Mike is Listening show. I am Syya, the host, and I was not going to do this show today, but I figured, what the heck, why not? Life is too short, and, well, the mic is listening always. So might as well make it some fun and entertaining. I'm actually broadcasting right now from Memphis, Tennessee, en route to this place called Illinois with a particular individual who's going to help me out today. So Leslie Flores, Moments by Design. Welcome to the Mic is Listening.
Thanks for always having us.
Yes. And so if you might be familiar with that little voice, that little last Mic is Listening, all sexy.
What can I say? We bring the party and we bring the sexy voiceovers.
Yeah, well, we bring something, that's for sure. So this week's show is going to be slightly different because, well, A, I don't know how good the internet is. Cross fingers and toes. B, I kind of forgot to put notification that the show was on. So there you go. Maybe no one's listening. So that'll be good for us. Right?
Well, the mic is listening. Maybe not everybody else.
Exactly. But I do want to, pimp out Moments by Design because we were talking on the road trip over from Dallas to Memphis about community engagement and how companies seem to do it right, or organizations like South Lake PD. I just thought it was hilarious because they've got such a witty writer for their social media that for those that are content creators and how to get people together other than a cool party, if you will. And so Moments by Design is...
We are a party in a box. So basically we create all the parties. So no more stress for you. It's simple as 1, 2, 3. 1, choose your theme. 2, pick on your add-ons to make your party a little bit extra. And 3, have fun. That's it, guys.
Yes. So if you are like me and apparently...
She needs me in her life.
But what's that? I'm basic. Umpati, not bougie, apparently. Yeah. So if you want a proper themed party, and it's actually recyclable materials.
We are the only sustainable party company that is actually manufactured in the USA and sustainable. So all of our cups and plates are dishwasher safe. So your parties never have to stop.
Exactly. So I think they're trying to get it.
They're trying to clean the room, guys.
I think housekeeping is trying to kick us out already.
They're like,
so we're just going to keep rolling here. So look, if you want to build a community, and I've been talking about this quite frequently, so I guess it's top of mind for me, is podcasts are a great way of pulling that together, getting your brand recognition. And if you don't necessarily have the time to do a dedicated podcast of your own, do what I suggest for others to do. Guest on other people's podcasts, right? And contribute whatever valuable content, whatever that subject matter is. In this context, the Mic is Listening is all about podcasts and promoting podcasts and podcasts. So that being said is this, talk about promoting podcasts. So I got this past week and I was beyond stoked by it. And so fumble with me here, but hopefully there's enough bandwidth that we can stream live on this. But this is John Davison with the DLC Drop podcast, and he partnered up with this company, and you'd think I would remember the name, and I totally brain fired on it, so I'll just put it in the notes. Sorry, John Davison, and click to something cool apparel, but check this out. So if you want to promote people to go to your website or whatever, you can do it with branded apparel. So let's get it back. Oh.
Welcome to the DLC Drop podcast.
Right? Okay, I'm going to do it one more time because it's so short. So what basically he's doing is taking his cell phone and he's tapping that DLC badge that you see there, and watch it. All he does is tapping it, and it takes him right to that website. So if you can imagine,
DLC Drop podcast.
Oops, I probably shouldn't have talked over it, huh?
Just a little bit.
But here's the whole thing on that, and that why I just thought was so cool is could be leveraged for podcasting as well, right? So this is something that's really cool, is that like, if you want people to go to a community event, maybe doing a live audience podcast recording, or again, themed by Moments by Design, sensing the theme here. No, but reality is this is, especially in certain industries. So John Davidson, he consults for the esports industry. Well, that industry is big into merch, right? They really like their little poppy wobbly, whatever those things are called. Clearly, I'm not cool.
The Popply Wobblies. We'll go with that. I like it. We should rebrand it and call them the Popply Wobblies. Guys, if you're listening, that's your new name, Popply Wobblies.
New Poppy Wobblies. So, but again, I think with the merchandising, you can merchandise your own podcast, right? And you can do your own themed, because Moments by Design, you customize.
We do. We can customize. Actually, we love helping out. We've got some MAP esports people that we love to help out with. So again, we're always there. And this is actually a great way, talking about community engagement. One of the big things, especially with corporate type events, is you want to capture this type of data. You want to drive your people to your website or to a landing page. This is actually a really great way to do it. That's innovative and kind of fun, that I think people, instead of just, hey, scan my card or here's my business card, would have a lot more fun with.
See, there you go. And of course, if you don't want to be basic like I am, or you just want to step up your party game, do that too. So, okay, so I want to talk about something else here, because our highlighted podcast for this week is All In with Esports. Again, I know I've talked about Lewis Johnson in the past, and I'm not going to lie, I have a bias because we produce it. Well, we produce this show. But that being said, is this: he's also a 10-time Olympic commentator. So I absolutely love what he does, and I saw this on Twitter the other day, and I was laughing at it because I was like, oh, how cool is this? Check this out, you guys. So Lewis Johnson, coolest guy ever, most humble, so gracious. I mean, the guy is used to being in front of NBC, cameras, ABC's, ESPN for the last, 20 years. And he got caught at the steeple. This is the steeplechase pool. That's not a pool, you guys. That's a steeplechase water pit, whatever, that the horses jump over. And it's 100 degrees in Atlanta right now. And so I guess in between shoots, he just said, I'm
cooling off.
I am hot. And so he decided to dip his toes in, which I think is hilarious. So yeah, and Lewis got caught. It was really kind of funny, because it's like, you want to be on your best behavior when you're on TV and whatnot. But, in that case, it doesn't always necessarily work out that way. So, I mean, what did you think of that?
Well, to me, again, it goes back to what we were talking about with building a community and kind of what we see with community engagement with like the South Lake PD. It's that realness, that openness, kind of that telling of a story. Hey, guys, it's hot. It's 100 degrees out here. Like, I need to actually put my legs in some water because I am legitimately cooking and frying.
I will imagine the poor runners.
Oh my gosh, I can't even. Actually, I feel really bad because bringing up Lewis Johnson, actually one of our clients this last week, their son he's training for his time trials for the Olympics right now.
Oh, so you can imagine a themed, Olympic thing. That'd be hella cool.
I mean, we may just have to come out with one if he makes the Olympics.
You should have an Olympic party anyway.
I mean, we should.
I mean, there's so much to celebrate. It's awesome. All right. So on that note, then, guys, this was supposed to be a quick and dirty, easy, and because we're in a hotel and there wasn't a lot of planning that we got, and we have to, and I guess we're getting kicked out by housekeeping. I just want to share, please, check out, Moments by Design. Leslie Flores over here. I probably should have done a graphic for you, but that would require me and had foresight. But next week on the Mike is Listening show, I'll be in Chicago. So I'm actually hitting up a bunch of Chicagoites. So if anyone wants to show up for a meetup happy hour, we're looking to do that on Thursday, July 1st. Love to meet everyone out in Chicago, and obviously esports folks. June 30th, we're going to be at the Hyatt Centric Mag Mile. So esports folks, love to chat with you. And I think that wraps it up for the Mike is Listening.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Come out and say hi. I'll see you in my new home.
Check out Moments by Design. And guys, thank you so much for your time. I know it's really quick and dirty, but I just want to make sure that's the other thing with podcasting. Life ain't perfect. You're going to be on the move. It is okay to create content that's maybe outside your norm. But again, I still shared stuff like that was really hella cool. Check out John Davison at dlcyouth.com and check out Gotta check out Lewis Johnson,
Johnson.
all in with esports. He is amazing. And let's wrap this up, guys. See you till next week. See you in
Bye.
Chicago or bust, guys.